Shalom, shalom, shalom. I'd like to start this video by giving all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Racha Kodash. Double honors to my teachers, the elders, apostles, and elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Salutation to the hopeful elect of the house of Israel, those who are keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. Alright, so Salakia, the brother, I'm a little bit tired, and as it says in the scriptures, they shall wear out the saints, and I'm worn out, man, but I can't waste this time that I have. I can't waste this time that I have. I'm here, I'm working, so might as well, the Lord is giving me the opportunity to do lessons, even at the same time that I'm making money. So being tired is not an excuse. So let's get into it. Ultimately, this is a correction in the lesson that I've done yesterday pertaining to a similitude in the last days, pertaining to Judges chapter 2 and Judges chapter 3. I said that that the 2/3 have broken the covenant. They have broken the contract with the Most High. But honestly and truly, all Israel have sinned. All right. So let's get into it. Just a little correction of the lesson that I've done yesterday. Just a quick, correct one of the statements that I did that was incorrect. Because at the end of the day, we have to make sure that we're not leading anyone astray, and this truth that we're pushing. So the truth that we're pushing has to be 100% correct. All right, we're not here to lie. It tells us that no lie is of the truth, and a little leaven leaveneth the whole lump. So so this lesson is ultimately to correct that mistake that I've done. All right. So it says here in Romans 3:23, for all have sinned, so all Israel has sinned and come short of the glory of the Most High, and that is why Yahushai and his role was so important. Give me a second, so I can. 10-2, 10-2, 10-2, 10-2. Salaki. So again, that shows the importance of Yahushai and his ministry to bring back Israel and redeem them unto the Father again, right? Through his blood, to being Israel being purchased by the blood of Yahushai that he shed on the cross, right? So I'll read that again. Romans 3:23, for all have sinned, all Israel had sinned and come short to the glory of the Most High. So Yahushai is truly important because through Yahushai we are redeemed and able to obtain salvation through Yahushai, only through Yahushai. So it says here in Baruch 1:17, for we have sinned before the Lord and disobeyed him, and have not hearkened unto the voice of the Lord our power, to walk in the commandments that he gave us openly, since the day that the Lord brought our forefathers out of the land of Egypt unto this present day. We have been disobedient unto the Lord our power, and have been neglecting, and we have been neglected in hearing his voice, right? Till this day, man, especially starting with the 2/3, but even us, day to day we commit sins, right? Some of us may commit sins that are unto death. Some of us may commit lesser transgressions, but it's still a transgression. It's still a sin nonetheless. Okay. So it says here in 1 Peter 4:24-3, for the time past of our life may suffice us to have wrought the will of the Gentiles, when we walked in lasciviousness, lust, excess of wine, reveling, banqueting, and abominable idolatries, wherein they think it strange that ye run not with them in the same excess of riot, speaking evil of you. Okay. So at the end of the day, as it says, in our time past, we were living as these Gentiles before we were in the truth in this present time, before we were in this truth, before we had this understanding and knowledge, we were walking as heathens, right? We were walking as heathens and we were doing as them, celebrating Christmas, celebrating Happy New Year's, you know, so doing all sorts of abominations and doing eating all sorts of madness, eating all sorts of abominations, you know, not really having our mind geared up to serving the Lord. Some of us were worshiping Caesar Borgia, you know, Serapis Christus, you know, all sorts of madness. We were not in the truth, okay? And now these people, they speak evil of you. They hate you now that you found the answer, what you were looking for. You know, it says the election have found, the election have found what they seek it for, but the 2/3 were blinded, right? So us, we found what we're seeking for, and that's why we stopped from acting like dogs, like these other nations, right? It says here in Colossians 3:5, mortify therefore your members which were upon the earth, fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affections, evil concupiscence, and covetousness, which is idolatry, for which things sake the wrath of the Most High cometh on the children of disobedience, in which ye also walked sometime when ye lived in them. So at one point we were living in them and we were committing all these evils, and we were at one point we were forsaking the Lord. But now turning back to the Lord, now that as it was in your mind to turn from the Lord, seek Him 10 times more. We have to show that we want this thing, man. All right. So again, this is just a correction to further to a correction of a statement that I've done in the previous video, that how all Israel actually have broken the covenant of the Lord, right? Not just the 2/3, because the 1/3 at one point we were guilty of transgression as well. All right, so we've all fallen short from the glory of the Most High, but through Yahweh Shai we were brought back, and the election, those that seek the Lord in truth and sincerity, those that really seek to serve Him, will obtain mercy in the days to come. You know, they were preordained for salvation. So, the Lord willing, this was edifying. I like to give all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Macha, Kodash. Double honors to my teachers, the elders, apostles, elder bishops, and salutation, peace, and blessing unto the hopeful elect of the house of Israel. DT Abba Baba, Kwam Yashala. Until next lesson, Shalom.